Alright. The customary take two. I think I just have to like accept that it's part of my life, that I will not have a smooth beginning to my stream, maybe ever. Maybe ever again, because I'm 0 for 3 and that's like kind of crazy. 3 days in a row 0 for 3, but if I keep going, then maybe we'll have a lucky streak of good days. I thought today was gonna be the start of the first good day. I genuinely did. But it really was as simple as soon as I clicked the go live button, the internet was like, yeah, I'm not gonna function. Like, I don't know why you thought I would. You know, like, you clicked go live. That means it's my time to go to sleep. It's my time to reset the servers or whatever. So we're gonna just kind of, I guess, hang out with Scarlet Violet open, because I would love to get some of these Pokemon given away to people, because I still do think people will want these once we kind of like, I don't know, if we were able to get like, you know, 5, 6, 7, 10 people in here again, there would definitely be at least a handful of those folks that would want these. So maybe I'll keep this open. We'll keep this open. But I can do other stuff too. I think maybe we'll open up some live again. Could be cool. Oh, you know what I need to check out? So I was like, I was pretty wrong, I think. I think I was wrong, guys. Now I made a video on Monday? Yeah, Monday. Talking about Mega Evolution. Oh, look at that, Mega Evolution. And how I think people should wait, you know, to get some of the big chase cards and this and that. And while I still think that's probably true for a lot of the chase cards, I'm not 100% sure if that's true anymore for the gold cards. I think those gold cards may actually be so hard to pull that they're what is this? Why did this music get lower? But anyway, I think they're gonna be so hard to pull that their value may actually never go down. Like, I've been keeping a close eye on these cards here. Why is this doing this, bro? I will never understand sometimes. Thank you very much. So the Mega Gardevoir was like the one to really look out for. Here, let me get this. Kind of like fully done. And like, what happened? I feel like this was louder, but okay. Anyway, so let's go full screen here. And thank you to anyone who drops in here. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. That's just like part of my life. It really is. Like, I don't really get things to run smoothly. So like all these other cards, like I think they will follow the traditional path of. Or actually, here I'm gonna record this and like use it as a video. Oh. So, I think I was half right and half wrong. Now, all these cards that we talked about the other day, I really do believe that they are going to follow the traditional pattern of, you know, the set releases. They're very hyped. They're kind of, I don't want to say overpriced, because if you want them, you know, first in, like, that is a reasonable price. But they're more than what you can get them for at a later date in time. You know, like, a lot of these cards are going to go down in price. These two gold cards, the Mega Hyper Rares, I don't necessarily think that's going to follow the same path. And that's because of what we just clicked open here in a new tab. Checking out the pull rates for these is actually kind of wild. So just to make this a little bit bigger, these numbers are like really crazy. So any SIR, so about 100 packs, and you're going to pull an SIR. Okay, that's like, that's a lot. That's a lot, but that's like, okay, that's fine. You know, that's fine. You know, 9 packs, you pull an IR, that's great. Ultra rare, a full art card, you know, 12 packs, so you open up a booster box, you get about 3 of them. Okay, cool. A double rare, like just the EXs. I mean, if you're trying to play, I actually kind of want to open up my booster box now. I was like, I'm going to get 5? I'm going to get, sorry, 1 in every 5 packs. So I should get on average like 7, you know, there's 36 packs in there. You should get on average 7. Like, maybe you can get some like Mega Lucarios and this is that to play with. So that could be cool. But 1 out of 1260 for the Mega Hyper Rares. I don't really know pull rates and such, but like that seems crazy. That seems crazy. So when we first saw the prices here of these cards, I was like, oh, this is gonna go down. You know, it's nothing like too insane. And I didn't understand why in Japanese. That's a good thing to bring up too. Just gonna open up these pages real quick. When I saw these cards in Japanese, and I saw that they were like, you know, $400 for the Mega Gardevoir, $400 for the Mega Lucario, I was like, huh, that's pretty expensive because chase cards in Japanese don't normally garner that kind of price tag. Just for a reference. I think I'm losing the internet again. I think I'm losing the internet again. Come on, brother. If I have to end again, that's fine. I don't even want to click a speed test again. I don't want to see it. But just like for comparison's sake, you go into Terrestrial Festival, the Umbreon is only at $280, not even $300. In English is just now breaking again $1,000. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? I can't even make a video without the internet. Well, I can keep recording. Yeah, so I don't think anyone's even here at the moment anyway, but I do apologize. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have any control over the internet, unfortunately. I'm running another speed test and it says I'm okay. It says I'm okay. So why is YouTube saying I'm not? I guess I can see that, yeah. Yeah. We have a good download speed, but our upload is just no bueno. No bueno. But I think it might recover. Either way, I'm going to keep recording. If the stream has to end, the stream has to end. I'm sorry. I'm not going to start it back up again because obviously the internet tonight just doesn't want to cooperate. So, my apologies. I'm going to keep recording though. I'm making a video. Because I've had my eye on this set, you know, I do like to open this set. I think I've opened up 3 boxes of it so far. I would love to open up a couple more, but it doesn't really, you know, make a whole lot of sense when the chase card cost is not even $300 and the box itself is about $100, and there's not enough cards in the set really to help you break that. Like you'd have to pull a bigger evolution, you know, like from Glaceon. I mean, really from Espeon, the Umbreon, Master Ball pattern, the Leafeon, all kind of like help you get there, and then the Sylveon and the Umbreon are the only ones that genuinely get you there. So that's why I haven't opened any more of this. That was kind of when I was just, you know, didn't really know what to do with the channel, so I was like, I'll just open up some of this Terrestrial Festival because Prismatic was so expensive at the time. This was back in, you know, like January, February time. Apologies to anyone jumping in. The internet is not cooperating tonight. I think I'm going to end. Because now I feel bad if anyone jumps in and sees how bad this is. anyone jumping in sees how bad this is, I feel bad because I want people to have a good experience, not whatever the heck this is. It's all good, man. I am not sweating it. But yeah, I have barely any upload right now. I think it's just a Spectrum issue. It's just a Spectrum issue. I'm trying to hold out and hoping that the internet's just gonna like get better. You know, I've reset the modem and the router and everything too many times. Like if I, nothing else is gonna fix it right now. Like they gotta fix this all on their end. This exact same thing basically happened yesterday, and then we came back and it was good, for several hours. But tonight it just doesn't look like it's gonna be good for several hours. Doesn't look like it's gonna be good for several hours. Huh? We're kind of back. It says I have an excellent connection again. Well, all I've been doing to whoever is here is just recording a video. So I'm gonna keep recording this video, and if the internet keeps being nonsensical, then I'll just end. But I don't even really have too much more going on to say in this video anyway. The main part of this is when some cards don't garner a huge price tag, like the Umbreon and the Sylveon things, like these are really cheap, especially if you compare them to English prices. When I saw them in Japanese, I'm like, why are these gold cards so expensive, And if the hit rates are anything like in Japanese to what they are in English, it makes sense. And if that's the case, then I may genuinely have just been very wrong about this, We only made the video like 3 or 4 days ago, but typically these prices would like start to kind of go down a little bit, but they're starting to go up. So when we were recording this video the first time, the near mint copies of the Mega Gardevoir were in like the 450 range. Now near mint is in the 550 range. Hey, baby eyes, how are you? Sorry to yourself or anyone else watching. My internet's been awful tonight, so like it's been going in and out. I have no idea if it's gonna hold is the best way to word it. So thank you so much for dropping in, really appreciate it. But if it goes out, I'm just gonna like apologize in advance because ain't really much I can do about it. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone dropping in. I have just such a mediocre connection at this point, and like I live in an area where there's really only one company that I can get, and they're not good. So, and I just moved, and like I don't want to, and I like where I live too. I don't want to move just because of the internet, but it's something that I've like thought. It's like, ugh, I do not like this situation. But anyway, where was I? So these two cards right here, you may want to look out for. Like if you pull these cards, you may not want to sell them immediately. That Gardevoir now selling for the minimum one that you can buy it for is $550. Okay, and then the next one is for $800. And then the Lucario was around like the $550 range, now is at $700. And we've had some that are probably sold in that range. So yeah, so we've had sold up to $750, and that was yesterday. Today's the 3rd. Like it just became the 3rd. I'm recording, kind of like midnight, 1 a.m. on the West Coast. And we've had sales for $750 and $744, both happening yesterday. So that's kind of wild. So I think these two cards may be a lookout for. Now, these ones in general, I think are gonna still be regular. They're still gonna be reasonable and realistic cards. I am expecting. It says sign in to see more stuff. Am I not really signed in? Here, open a new tab. Here, let me sign in off screen. Because I would like to see a little bit more data. Alright, so show me this, because I'm pretty sure this card was a little bit cheaper to start off. Yeah, when the set first came out, 3 copies were purchased for $250. Yeah, so $250, $275, $250, $250. This card is rising. Am I wrong about this card too? Am I wrong about the whole damn set? Let's see. Huntful said, that's some good selling. That's some good selling indeed. And a very good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Hello, hello. How are you? So the Mega Lucario, which is more no, it's not more playable than the Gardevoir. Maybe that's why, because the Gardevoir really is playable. Like, oh, I love this Lucario deck, but the Mega Gardevoir, I mean, it's just because Gardevoir is a better deck. And when you compare Gardevoir to Lucario, one is weak to the other. So that's really all it boils down to. So this one is, let's check this one's sale history. Because I'm like, I feel like some of these have to have gone down, right? So load more sales. Okay, so 400, 400, 400, 300, 300. So that's like a big jump though. 400, 400, 400, 300, 260, like on the same day. Okay, so like really like looking at these, like the opening weekend, you're looking at between 250, 300, 240. So what's the lowest we can find? The absolute lowest. 244. Yeah, the 26th was opening day, Friday. Keep looking, keep looking. Okay, so now they're kind of fluctuating, going up, down, up, down. And what was the most recently sold at? Yeah, so these really haven't changed that much, it looks like. The Lucario's kind of like in that same range, so that's fair. The Gardevoir's gone up, and the gold cards have gone up. That's interesting, and not what I would have expected. That's not what I would have expected at all. Lily's Determination is still hovering around like that 180 mark. The Marshadow is going down. I still don't know what's going on with Marshadow lately. Like I'm out of the loop. I know sometimes like cards randomly go up and go down. I don't know, but I know it went up and now it seems to be going a little bit down. Hauntful said, I'm about to make my night a bit better with some peppermint tea. It really helps clear the allergies. I need something like that when I'm doing this. I just pause right there because my throat gets just so tired, kind of, I don't say rambling, but doing all the things that are required to make a video. Because if you don't talk, then you can't leave any dead space. And of course, editing is going to take care of most of it, because I'm recording a video right now. And of course, editing will take care of most of it on the back end. But when you can get like those nice long flowing kind of like 30-second 60 seconds of conscious thought, that's kind of like really the gold in my opinion. So that's just all I really want to say for this one, is keep an eye out for some of these top cards. These two, because they're just insanely hard to pull, checking the pull rates again on here on TCGPlayer, the mega hyper rares are 12 times more difficult to pull than the SIRs, which is just insane. And in addition to that, I guess it's because the Gardevoir is playable. Maybe that's why this one is increasing in price. I really couldn't tell you. I think the Lucario looks better. But overall, just keep an eye on this set. I don't know. It's a new era in the Pokemon TCG, so it may behave differently also because we are in a very crazy time where everything is just so expensive. That may be impacting it. But even when things crash, like who knows how big these cards are going to crash, because not everything goes down when things crash, like when say the bubble bursts or whatever, like as everyone likes to talk about recently. That doesn't mean that every single card that's available is just going to be half price or cheap or whatever. Like some really expensive cards and hard to find items are going to still remain at the prices that they are because scarcity is what it is. I can't talk for more than like 30 seconds without my throat getting all like rah, 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 rah. But that's everything. So before I go for the video, I'm going to be streaming for a while. Don't worry, guys. Before we go, do not forget to enter into the giveaway. And let me move my phone. Actually, I've not made this view Pokemon ready yet. I'll put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Cool. We are giving away 6 stamped vintage cards and 6 sleeved booster packs. Me and my homie TCG Flame. I'll put his Instagram on screen right now, right over here. And these are the packs we're giving away. We got a Fusion Strike, 3 Journey Together, a Battle Styles, and a Surging Sparks. So these are all going to go to one lucky winner, and the details on how to enter this are actually in the pinned comment currently if you are with us on stream, or I will put them in the comment section on the video right now. So please consider entering into this giveaway if you haven't yet. You still got a couple days left. But that's all for today. So yeah, thank you all, love you all, and we will see you on the next one. All right, have a good one. Hopefully that all works and sounds good. All right, let me just clip the recording real quick so I can edit this first part later. And then, yeah, we'll get back to the stream. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Maybe I said, wow, very kind. Thank you so much. It's half from my friend, half from me. And I guess you could say the third half was from a vendor a while ago who actually gave me those singles to give away. And I kind of forgot about them. And when I was like packing and, well, really unpacking all my stuff, I just picked them up. I was like, oh, these are not mine. Like, I do not own these. So I was like, I'll just throw them into this giveaway because it kind of sets it over the top. You know, they're guaranteed hits. I like giving away singles with packs because packs are just so RNG. I prefer to give away singles anyway. Harmful said, I've just gotten into Magic the Gathering, so I can understand where you're coming from. Before, I did not understand anything when it came to TCGs. I actually should put Arena on my PC. I have it on my phone right now, but I don't really play, but I do have some Magic cards that I need to organize, so maybe I'll do that on stream someday. But the main reason why I'm here, just in case anyone hasn't yet, like I see we have a few people who have jumped into the stream, so thank you so much for being here, everybody, is you can hear in the background we are in Lavencia. Oh, wow, he's just chilling there. Hola. If you have not been with us in the Discord, you know, like I know several people in here currently have been. This is cool. When he's sleeping, he's kind of like blackish with the accent marks. Like, that's very, very cool. And then when you turn on, it's like more purple. Oh my god, that's so nice. That's really cool. So we have the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon that were very, you know, I would say silly and difficult to get from the recent GameStop event. And if anyone needs these, please let me know. Like, they are in our Discord. The link is also in the chat. Well, I guess it's kind of gotten, you know, buried at this point. But if you want these, please let me know. I can transfer you over the pair. I have boxes and boxes of them. I spent a couple hours generating them just for people. So if you guys need these, please let me know. Trainer Glenn, hello, my friend. How are you? How are you? Welcome. Thank you guys for jumping in. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so this is kind of the main thing that I wanted to have open, you know, for everybody who's, you know, not been in the Discord, doesn't know how to generate these and yada yada. I mean, I'm more than happy to guide people into the Discord, but this is like a good intro into what we offer, you know? So if anyone needs the shiny legendaries, if you didn't get a GameStop code, then we have them here. Link up with me and I will give you one of each. So that's what we're doing in the game right now. And yeah, the only other thing that I had open and around was the aforementioned, as Harmful was just saying, a TCG. We have the Pokemon TCG that was, you know, always ready, always available for a good time. So do at least 90 damage to your opponent's Pokemon in a single hit. Choose to use 2 abilities. Attach fighting energy to your Pokemon and try using Mega Lucario EX. Don't mind if I do. Let's play a little TCG, everybody. Let's play some Mega Lucario, which I think is more fun personally than Mega Gardevoir, even though Mega Gardevoir is the superior deck. You know, we were just talking about this, so if you're like, why are you playing the weaker of the two? I just think it's more fun. Here, let me look at this deck list real quick, just to be 100. You know, I'm gonna go with it, but I just want to make sure that I'm, I just want to know what exactly is in here. Okay, so we got 3 Lucario, but 2 of them are the Mega. 1 is the baby Lucario, as we call it. A baby Pokemon simply means you, it only gives up 1 prize, whereas the Mega gives up 3 prizes. So, especially when there's like an equivalent variant, like if you have a Mega Lucario and a non-Mega or a single prizer, then you refer to it as baby Lucario. Like, we don't call this baby Hariyama because there's no Hariyama EX that we could be using instead. So it's only to differentiate when there are 2 available to you, and more specifically when you are using both at the same time. Like, that's really when you mention the baby. But that's a term that you can use really at any point in time when there's 2 available. But like, you don't say baby Lunatone, you don't say baby Solrock. But so we play the 2 Lunatone, the 3-2 Makuhita, and Hariyama. That's actually a lot for the Makuhitas. honestly. I'm just seeing what else I could like tech in here, you know. I get it. Some weak decks just bring the most joyful experience. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You do what the heart wants, not what the... I mean, there's no money involved here. So I play poker for, you know, my grind. And then I will play serious and I will do what I need to do. But when it comes to playing Pokemon TCG, I'm just going to have fun. All right, so Hariyama... I like the 2 Hariyama, but I think 3 Makuhita is kind of a lot, honestly. Thornton isn't available, right? He rotated out. Yeah. Thornton rotated out. Ugh. He was a cool trainer. I almost said Pokemon. Solrock. I'm trying to think if we could add a dark attacker to deal with or. I was thinking about adding a 1/1/1 line of the brand new Garganacl, where if you have it on the bench, attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. I thought that was really cool, and I'm surprised that like no one's using that. But I can see why it's like clunky to have, because this entire deck only relies on on basic Pokemon, Lunatone, Solrock, or stage 1 Pokemon, Hariyama and Lucario. So to have a stage 2 in there does add a bit of like, you know, messiness. Like I would have to clear 3 spaces just for that. So like one would be Makuhita. Another one I've already considered it would be probably Research, because we have a lot of searching. And then another one would probably be... maybe the EXP share. I've literally never used the EXP share, but that's all good. I'm good. Okay, Pokegear 3.0. I love the Turo. Well, we play 3 Turo. I keep forgetting we play 3 Turo. I keep thinking we only play 2. All right, 3 Turo. That's good. I like that. And we do play 2 Air Balloon. So Air Balloon was bugged last time I played. It was really disappointing. It wouldn't work for me. I'm not sure if I lost the game because of it, but I definitely lost the game when that was bugged. So, all right, let's roll. Let's roll. And even like I went up against a Mega Lucario as Gardevoir, and if they didn't get such a slow start, they could have beat me, you know, using the Gardevoir, but they had a really bad start. All right, so we got heads. We're gonna go second because I believe that's like the meta. Like most decks, I think want to go second right now. I would wager. It's a pretty good starting position, low-key. Honestly, we got everything we need in hand. We have wow. Okay, so we have Solrock, Energy, Makuhita on the bench, Artizone for what's his face for the Lunatone, Lily's Determination for 8. In fact, yeah, we can even put the Air Balloon on the Solrock. We can use every card in our hand except for Lucario. We'll just shuffle that back into the deck with the Lily's Determination, pick up 8 cards, and we will be attacking for minimum 70 on turn 1. And then we have available to us power tablets and other things. Oh my god, and he's weak to fighting. He's weak to fighting, but this doesn't stack with weakness, so he's safe for now. You're safe for now, Ursaluna. You're not going to get one-shotted. But imagine, though, like if it did stack, then all we would need is 2 power tablets. Or what do we call them, though? Premium Power Pro? I call them P3s, but really I just call them power tablets. Because that's what they were in Fusion Strike, and that's the exact deck that I started on when I first played the standard TCG was Mew VMAX. I think there's another... What's the other item that it really is? Like the very first item is... It's called Lightning... something. It's an item card. Best selling. It's not an energy, obviously. Not cube. Oh, here I could go filter for trainer. And I'm pretty sure it starts with the word lightning. Here's an item card. Electro Power. That's what it was. Is it on me yet? Oh, it's on me, sorry. Riolu in hand. Oh my god, we top decked Riolu. Wow. That's not good for them. Look at all the cards we're playing. Like, that's wild that we got to play each. Oh, and they only got to play these 2. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. If you want to pack it up, I don't blame you. If he wants to pack it up, I do not blame him. Fighting Gong. Lunar Cycle, 2 more, or 3 more really, so we can Vitality. Oh my god. Not Vitality Band, but you know what we could stack? We can't find it. We don't have it, but what we could have, we have the Ace Spec, which could have been really cool right now. Do we want to hit for 80? Oh, we can't, because we already have the air balloon on here. I think we're going to Ultra Ball. No, Fighting Gong for 1 more Riolu. That's all I want. I'm like, I'm missing something here. I'm missing something very obvious. You want 2 Riolu just in case something happens to the first one. You don't want to be hindered. But I believe that we are fine. Let's go. Swing, swing, swing. Bling blow. And that's cool. That sets us up nicely for what's he got? 190 left. So we can hit him with the. We could hit him with. Oh damn! We could have just hit him with straight Lucario. Honestly, we could have hit him with straight Lucario. I mean, you better put up a second Dreepy, homie, because that one's about to get Hariyama'd. He's got so many Pokemon that are weak to fighting. He's done. Like, straight cooked. Straight cooked. Alright, we're going to... I think he's cooked, right? Do I want to... Yeah, alright, here's what we're going to do. On Riolu. Let's... Can I Artisan? Bro, why can't I Artisan? Like, this is why I'm... Like, this deck is actually insane. Once during each player's turn, that player may say, thank you. I'm like... I'm saying this game is actually wild. Like, why can I not... Like, just do what I'm trying to do? Give me a second Makuhita. I want 2 bosses. I don't know if it's just me. Oh, okay. My internet's bad again. Sorry, guys. It's my internet. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. Ultra Ball away. Artisan and a Night Stretcher. Can do whatever. Give me Mega Lucario. Yeah, it's my fault. My internet's bad. My internet's bad. Alright, let's go research. Yeah, because I really want what I want, which is a Hariyama. And I want to get rid of all these cards. Cool. Really cool. Alright, so we're going to retreat into the Mega. We're going to Hariyama up the Dreepy. Yes, I would. You have 1 in the discard. Sorry, guys. I know that this my internet's bad again, as always, right? Let's Lunar Cycle to get this second card in the discard. The second energy in the discard would be more succinct. And they have quit. And they have quit. Because we were about to power up our second attacker while simultaneously taking out their only attacker. They were, for all intents and purposes, they had a really bad start. So, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sorry for the bad internet, guys. Okay. I think that I should probably end, honestly. I don't want to because I was enjoying hanging out with you guys. But this is unfortunate. Yeah. It's a bummer because I don't want to end, but the game slash, not the game, the internet wants me to end. Spectrum wants me to end. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate. Alright, everybody. I don't know if anyone can even hear my voice right now, honestly, but thank you all. Love you all. I will see you as soon as possible. Like I said in the chat, everything I said in the chat is my all my thoughts. But yeah, really appreciate you guys coming out. I'm sorry that this just didn't work out well. I'll try to make some more videos in the meantime while my internet's, not being great. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, bye-bye.